guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Tatiana Iman, the Iman B, and I do all things cleaning, lifestyle, and mommy content. Happy New Year! It is a new year, sis, 2026, and we are starting this year with a cleaning motivation video. Because guess what? We get to clean. All right, we get to clean this house that God has blessed us with, and that is exactly what we're going to do on this very blessed and gracious Sunday. So if you need some motivation to clean your house, then just put this on in the background and clean with me on this Sunday reset. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and let's get into it. So I want to take the time to reflect on 2025. 2025 was a year that God really took me through the sanctification process. I believe God really started to transform my heart posture, and I started to see a new version of myself that I haven't seen before. In 2025, I also really began to learn the power of community and what nurturing relationships looks like in adulthood. Now, sis, if I can be honest with you, we all know that having friendships and maintaining relationships as an adult looks very different than what it did when we were kids and teenagers. And I'm really happy to say that I grew a nice community of women and moms on TikTok. So if you don't already, shameless plug, go follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I would love to connect with you and steward this community well. 2025, I also really leaned into my faith when it came to making decisions and trusting the Lord. I trusted His word and I did things when I was scared, when I was anxious, when I was unsure. It didn't matter. I just did them. We bought a house in 2025. We gave birth to our daughter. I'm a mom of two now, y'all, and that is so crazy to say. Our house has really gone from a house to a home, all right? Being a mom of two is no joke. I also left my corporate job, and that was something that was once an answered prayer. And the amount of faith and trust that I had to do that really was something that I couldn't have done in the years prior. I really had a problem with holding on to things a little too tightly, and that was something that God taught me this year, that it's okay for things to just be a season. It doesn't have to be permanent, and it's okay to walk away from it when it's no longer serving you. I realized that I had a problem with letting things go because it was stemming from a separation anxiety that I had and lack of stability. And what I learned this year was that I have stability in God. No matter what my circumstances may be, and no matter how fast my environment might change, I can always find safety and stability in God. And that's enough trust and comfort that I have in Him to be able to let go of things and change lanes when He calls me to change lanes. And I can fully embrace it. While 2025 was genuinely a good year for me, something that I want to work on in 2026 is learning to forget things. I really have done a work on myself when it comes to forgiving. That was something that God really placed on my heart in the year 2025, is being able to forgive other people who have offended you and forgive yourself for mistakes that you may have made. But something that I really struggle with is forgetting. I have a tendency to say that I forgive, but I kind of still hold grudges secretly, and it affects the way that I nurture my relationships. And so something that I want to work on in 2026 that God has really placed on my heart is being able to extend grace and compassion to people. See, what I've understood on this spiritual walk and walk with God is that we are all God's children, and everybody deserves grace and forgiveness and understand, just as God forgave us. So I've learned that I don't need to harbor hate, anger, and resentment, and I can truly think positive and truly rely on empathy and compassion when I nurture these relationships that I have, because it's a blessing from God, and we need community. We need to forgive one another. That's what we were called here on earth to do. And so that's something that I really want to work on this year, is learning to just kind of put things behind us and really truly move forward after we say that we forgive someone. Because who am I to overjudge and criticize someone when I'm not perfect myself? I have to really ask God for help on that one. I'm not perfect, and I deserve grace and forgiveness as well, and that's what I should do to other people. really excited for 2026, and I really trust the Lord that this year is going to be really wonderful. I think that I've planted a lot of seeds in the years prior, and I'm really just praying that those seeds come into fruition and that 2026 I can become the wife, the mom, the homemaker that I'm really destined to be. My prayer for anyone watching this is that you really lean into your faith this year. Trust what God has planned for you and just follow the path that He has set for you. Trust His word. Allow Him to convict your heart and go through that sanctification process. And trust me, it's a lot better on the other side. I hope that you gained something from this video. I hope that you were able to get some cleaning motivation on this Sunday. And I hope that you come back for another video. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. And God bless. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.